Lollapalooza was chaotic, with Dominic Fike bringing out his baby on stage after dragging Sabrina Carpenter before her show. Sabrina had a hard night after Hulu botched her live stream and left fans wanting more. Doechii also had a lackluster set, with critics questioning if she's made the wrong career choices. So let's get into it. Lollapalooza just went down, and there were plenty of memorable moments, from show malfunctions and technical difficulties to Dominic Fike calling out Sabrina Carpenter right before her big show. If you don't know who Dominic is, he starred in the show Euphoria, and he's had a music career since then. He had one of the most messy performances of the day, probably of the entire festival. Now, if you did watch Euphoria, he played Elliot, a drug-abusing teenager, and in 2023, it looks like he released his second studio album. His music has done pretty well. It's been featured in movies, it was featured in Spider-Man. Of course, he had that 10-minute song he performed in Euphoria that could have been skipped, in my opinion. But I wasn't at Dominic's performance, but a lot of people who left reviews claimed that he seemed like he was nervous. At one point, he said he had to take a deep breath while on stage. He said, "I know it's not common practice at these festivals. I know everyone is drugged up, had a little bit of alcohol. You're waiting on Sabrina Carpenter." I don't know what he has against Sabrina Carpenter. But yeah, I want you guys to be here with me, and I want to sit and connect with this time. I just want to sit in it, whatever the feeling is. I don't think people at Lollapalooza were anticipating just sitting and connecting with the performer. I think they want to see you perform. But things got even weirder when he got off of stage and a big visual went up warning that there was going to be a baby. Quiet please, baby on stage. If I was out here and I was like drinking and having a good time and I saw this, I'd be like, wait, a baby? It just like would totally kill the vibe. Sorry to all the babies out there. Shout out to the babies. But it turns out he used this moment to go and bring up his own son on stage, and nobody had any idea that he even had a kid. People are asking, when did he have a baby? When was this, Rue? I think I missed a chapter. His what? His kid at Lollapalooza? One person writes, "Y'all don't forget that man traumatized Hunter Schafer." Before we talk about the moment where he called out Sabrina Carpenter and tried to like cancel her before her set, let me briefly remind you of his relationship with Hunter Schafer, because she was also on Euphoria and they had a relationship. They were in a public relationship from early 2022 until July 2023. And it turns out that Hunter Schafer was actually cheated on by Dominic Fike. And it was something that was made very public and that she's actually spoken about, especially during her interview with Call Her Daddy.
As a trans woman also, with a man who has never dated that before, then it's my mind, you know, and I knew it wasn't the truth. Yeah. And we both know that. I've no doubt.
But you can't help but your brain goes there.
But my brain, because of the way I've been socialized as a trans woman, it like fundamentally changed me. And it's still something that I am working through. It's cuckoo bananas.
These people write on Reddit, "Poor Hunter, so he's a piece of crap in real life too?" Another person adds, "Yes, he sadly is." This person writes, "I love his music. He puts on such a good show, but I can't listen to him now without thinking about this. I personally think cheating is a form of emotional abuse, and it can mess up someone's life for their entire life. All the lying, manipulation, gaslighting, trust issues, self-blame, self-doubt, so unnecessary." This blind item reads, "There's been a nasty accident in Hollywood and someone will have to pay up. The issue is nobody wants to take responsibility per usual." But that's not the case anymore, because with Morgan & Morgan, regular people are finally winning too. They are the largest injury law firm in America, with over 1,000 attorneys and offices across the country ready to fight for you if you end up working with them. In the entertainment industry, these stars have a full team to manage them. Why shouldn't you? Plus, they've been doing this for over 35 years and recovered $25 billion for people just like you. One of their clients was offered a measly $350,000 from an insurance company. Morgan & Morgan got them $12 million. And these aren't rare stories. This is what they do. What makes it even better is how easy it is. Where in 2025, people, Morgan & Morgan doesn't make you deal with the paperwork or pay anything up front. You can scan my QR code and fill out your case within minutes. And remember, the fee is free unless they win. So you don't have to pay anything out of pocket and you're not
hiring a lawyer. You are hiring a full team who knows how to get it done. That is why Morgan & Morgan is who I would trust if anything happened to me. If you need them, you could start your claim now by clicking the link in the description below, or scan the QR code on the screen using your phone's camera. It's fast, it's simple, and it could change everything.
Now let's talk about the moment where he called out Sabrina Carpenter before her show. So Dominic decided to include a montage of clips, and in one of them, Sabrina Carpenter has a moment from a show where she played a character who was racist.
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken. Rather see.
Star, just pretend the ball is a piece of fried chicken. Is game talk?
So in that moment, Sabrina is playing this character who is being offensive towards their friend, talking about like the basketball and some fried chicken. One person said, "Funny, but I hope they're friends, because why would he start beef like that? His digital footprint, Dominic's on Euphoria, isn't cute either." But I wanted to take a better look at this clip that he had featured. Let's go ahead and look at this moment from the show Sabrina Carpenter was on.
Damn! Star, just pretend the ball is a piece of fried chicken.
What was that? What? It's game talk. Fried chicken is game talk? I've never heard that one before.
Holy shit, we had fried chicken for lunch?
It's definitely not a good look. And now people are calling out Dominic for calling out Sabrina, especially right before her set. It kind of gives everyone a bad taste in their mouth about her. But a lot of Sabrina fans, they don't care because she's acting. She's in a movie. Who does he think cares? Why would he do this? Sabrina played Haley in the 2018 film The Hate U Give. And her character is actually supposed to be like racist and supposed to, I guess, eventually learn about like not to be. Sabrina wasn't I guess maybe too proud of this role because she knows everyone hates her character. She said, "Unfortunately, I played everyone's least favorite characters. One of the most incredible films I've gotten the chance to work on." So that was really special. But this type of clip now being featured like, you know, later on in history must not be fun.
Just pretend the ball is a piece of fried chicken.
What was that?
But let's talk a little bit about Sabrina Carpenter's night. She had a big night performing. She was closing out the Lollapalooza, but there were some technical difficulties in her show, and everyone's blaming Hulu. Oh, look, they got like a girl with long hair going on there. Okay, so you guys get the idea. She put on a nice show. But Hulu had a streaming option available online, and during Sabrina's set, it seemed like they had a bunch of issues. Maybe a lot of people clocked off early because at one point her bed was moving and the frame of the camera did not change. And you actually see a lot of the technical wires and things like that. Let's go ahead and take a look. So you can see the camera did not follow Sabrina like it should have. And then it's just wire after wire. And actually looking at these things, it looks so unsafe. Like, look at how it came right there. What does that mean? Like, is that safe? We see all these stage malfunctions. This person writes, "The entire time it was horrible filming." Another person says, "The wires had their moment now." Wilfredo writes, "Low-key, very interesting to someone interested in event production." Yeah, you know, interesting, but not the time. Was anyone else annoyed with the camera work on the live stream? I feel like they didn't show so many cool points, like her doing the man-child dance or her arresting Twice. Twice is a Korean girl group who was at the festival they had performed, and during Sabrina Carpenter's set, she arrests someone, so she made a joke in arresting them.
I was gonna say, because I had to look not once but twice. Where are you guys from? You're from Korea. You're from Japan. Oh my god. Well, are you guys single by chance? Okay, this is a really forward question, but that's how I roll. Would you guys want to like get married maybe? All three of you. Correct. How about one of you? If I had to choose? If I were to give you guys these handcuffs, then I could marry all three of you, right? Twice! Oh my god, I'm gonna be dreaming about you. We'll plan the wedding, it's gonna be great.
Honestly, Sabrina had a really good show, despite Dominic trying to ruin her and Hulu trying to ruin the people who were watching back at home. They couldn't see so much of it. There were moments that just blacked out. There were the wires showing. Somebody's probably getting fired at Hulu.
This video is for whoever was in charge of the camera for the Hulu Lollapalooza live stream. Shout out to you, because I personally really enjoyed the solid 2 minutes of Sabrina's set that I spent looking at a cord dragging across the floor, because Sabrina was on top of a large set piece that had moved way out of camera frame, and so we just watched that cord drag slowly and slowly across the floor. I commend you for that, because I think a lot of people don't see the vision there and they would have wanted to see Sabrina in that moment, but I personally was really interested in seeing what was happening with that set piece, what was happening with the cord. I liked seeing her crew member move the cord out of the way at one point. Like, that's true artistry, and you need to be commended for that.
This comment reads, someone on Twitter said, not the umbilical cord. There were so many bad angles of just nothing. I thought I was going crazy, someone writes. Megan writes, I'd like you all to know that these are the same cameras that were showing the live streams too. No other set had such bad camera work. It was stressing me out. And then another person asked, what is this Hulu? I'm screaming. Besides Sabrina Carpenter, Lollapalooza was busy. I think it was one of the busiest years they've ever had, and people were literally running to the stages. Which, you know, I love a good festival, but it could not be me.
Who are we running to see? Who are we running to see? Who are we running to see? Boy next door! Who are we running to see? Boy next door! Who are we running to see? Sabrina Carpenter! Who are we running to see? Cat's eye! Boy next door! Who are we running to see? Who are we running to see? Who are you running to see? Sabrina! Who are you running to see? Who are you running to see? Who are you running to see? Running to see? Cat's eye! Who are you running to see? Sabrina! Who are you running to see? Sabrina! Who are you running to see? Boy next door! Who are you running to see? Cat's eye! Who are you running to see? Dominic Fike! Who are you running to see? Boy next door! Who are you running to see? Sabrina! Cat's eye! Who are you running to see? Boy next door! Who are you running to see? Sabrina! Who are you running to see? Who are you running to see? Who are you running to see? Next door! Who are you running to see? Who are you running to see? Sabrina! Who are you running to see? Running to see?
That would stress me out. Can you imagine getting like chaperoned in the gut by one of them? But there were other moments I came across online. Now, I'm not going to play the video because we need to have some decency on this channel, but some man was caught just peeing himself during the Cat's Eye performance, just literally like dripping pee out of his shorts, which is a choice. Really disturbing. I saw another girl actually found out that her boyfriend was on a dating app while they were there, so she found out she was being cheated on while at the festival. But I want to talk about Doechii now, because Doechii had a very lackluster performance, and I think a lot of people were expecting more, maybe not even from her, but at least the crowd. At one point, she asked for people to sing the anxiety song that went popular, that she's released, and the crowd went silent. We're really just standing, huh? Comment below if you guys were there. The crowd just seems so mild. But this person writes on Twitter, and do you guys want me to believe that she has 333 million listeners on YouTube? Please be for real. Alex writes, the way that TikTok literally begged her to release this song and now it's collectively hated. Marshall writes, I'm glad that she knows her song is bad, which I don't think it's bad, but Harry writes, what's crazy is that people begged Doechii to release this song because it was out before and it never was released, and then she had released it later on. She never wanted to, but everyone hates it, and now it's done a lot of damage control. I don't think she could ever recover. I just know she wished she never listened to people and dropped it. Now, I don't think Doechii did a bad job. There were much worse performances. Like, remember we started off with Dominic? But remember when Doechii made a scene at the Met Gala earlier this year because she didn't want anyone to see her outfit? That's all I could think of when I think about Doechii.
Yes, I'm ready. Give me another, no, stop. Give me another umbrella now. Another one, right there. And another one. I need another one.
Another umbrella.
Excuse me. I need more fucking umbrellas.
Two more umbrellas.
Because they're gonna try to sneak their fucking umbrellas. Anybody, right there.
Two more umbrellas.
I'm so ready. All right, make a path, everyone.
Move path. Move.
Move these umbrellas. I don't want these people seeing me. I got it. Move the umbrella. Are you blocking it? Right now. Your umbrella there. Yes.
You're blocked.
Yes.
But I do think she's incredibly talented, and I would, want to see her show in person. Maybe see what it's really about, because you can't trust the crowd. Sometimes you'll see your favorite artist performing and nobody's moving.
Doechii at Lollapalooza should have pulled the same crowd that Chapel Roan did last year. I'm gonna need all gay people to lock in for this conversation, specifically cis white ones like myself, because I went to Chapel last year, and this is no Chapel slander. I love Chapel, I love that lesbian bitch. And then we have Doechii, literally like dancing just as much, performing just as much. It like hurts my heart and also just like pisses me off. Like I'm at Doechii, I'm having the time of my life, and in the back of my head I'm also like, why isn't every single white queer I know here? Not even white queer people, white people in general. I did this for Chapel.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and if you went to Lollapalooza, I want you to sound off in the comments below who was your favorite. There were so many different moments, but I wanted to pick some of the craziest for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye guys.